I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your boy TP. Today, we are courtroom hopping into the courtroom of Judge Sean Perkins for a follow up on a sovereign citizen that I covered some months ago by the name of Elrico Gator. And he actually, for this appearance, went to court a few months back, but I didn't get a chance to cover it. Unfortunately, guys, for me, I still work. I don't do YouTube full time. So I have a lot of cases that I have to get to, and this is one of them. But guess what? We're here now. I'm going to incorporate his first appearance as always for you guys, so you don't have to go back on the channel and look for it. And with that being said, guys, I am ready to see what Mr. Gator has to say this time, because I remember last time he definitely had his sovereign citizen head on. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into these proceedings.
This is the city of Detroit versus Elrico Gator. Case number SP-128-1837, counts 1 and 2. SP-156-07261, SP-162-4983, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP-164-3083, counts 1 and counts 2 in the state of Michigan versus Elrico Gator, case number SX40380982. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Barrett.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gator.
I'm speaking for the corporation of Elrico Gator.
They're gonna love this one. Good morning to you, Mr. Gator.
Good morning.
All right, today is the date and time. So I kind of got to get an understanding of, we need Mr. Elrico Gator. We don't need the corporations of Elrico Gator. How do we find Mr. Elrico Gator?
I guess that's the name I was given. I guess I'm Elrico Gator.
Okay. All right. Today is the date. Now let me ask you this. Do you want Mr. Berry to represent you, or do you want an attorney to represent you?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. All right. So today is the date and time set for, it's some matters under warrant status, Mr. Berry, and other matters are in pretrial for the purposes of the warrants. Mr. Berry.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stay on mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond. So what I have here is 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets in Mr. Gator's name. And then I counted some other tickets into the record. I can give you those tickets whenever you're ready.
Ready, Your Honor.
I have a driver's license suspended. I have a no insurance misdemeanor. I have a no ops. I have a failure to stop and an improper turn. So it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases I called into the record.
Yes, Your Honor.
2 of them are civil infractions that were in default. I have no problem setting these defaults aside. They were kind of a little bit back in October, but since I just said it, I don't have a problem setting an improper left turn and a failure to signal at a stop sign or whatever that is, if the city has no objection to hearing you.
No objection, Your Honor.
Give Mr. Gator an updated offer. I also see a no insurance, the insurance no proof 288. If Mr. Gator is interested in getting a valid driver's license, he probably want to pay that 288. At least get a port of clearances here at the 36th District Court. That's the only thing I can see affecting Mr. Gator's license. Mr. Gator, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay? What happened to Elrico Gator?
Maybe his corporation said he had a board meeting.
He had a board meeting. All right, let's pass it. All right, are we ready on someone, Mr. Gator? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gator. Mr. Gator, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gator?
Yeah.
March the 10th. Come back March the 10th at 9 a.m., all right?
All right, I got one question, Your Honor. He not going to be representing me, is he? Because I don't want him to represent me.
Well, listen, Mr. Gator, see, this is how it works. If you want to pick your attorney, you got to pay for your attorney.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
We got another attorney in here. We'll always have 2 attorneys in here on that date, though. All right.
All right.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
No, I don't see him. All right, let's keep moving on. Gator, Elrico Gator.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. How you doing today?
I'm well. All right, City of Detroit, Ms. Soroki versus Elrico Gator, case number SP1281837, counts 1 and counts 2, SP1560726-1, SP1624983-2, SP1643083, counts 1 and counts 2, SP1681232, counts 1 and counts 2, in the state of Michigan versus Elrico Gator, case number SX403809882. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Gator.
Mr. Gator, state your name for the record, please.
Elrico Gator.
Today is the date and time set for a trial on most of the counts. However, on the SP1681232, counts 1 and counts 2 is set for, we'll call it today the date and time set for arraignment. Purposes of arraignment, Ms. Soroki.
I'm going to waive the form of reading the information, stand mute. I'm sorry, Your Honor, what was that charge?
There was 2 new charges, no insurance misdemeanor and a driving while license suspended misdemeanor.
Thank you.
All right, any officers here on Elrico Gator? Officer White, Officer Artez, Corporal Baker, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Corporal Artez Baker, Badge 21, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. Good morning. You? Is there Officer Shack? Officer Frederick, Officer White. Shack, Frederick, White, and then was that
Prisblo?
Prisblo, BPRZYBYLO. Okay, hearing no response on those other officers, I do not see any of those officers in the room now. We'll just deal with what we have and then get him an updated offer on the no insurance misdemeanor and the driving license suspended. He does owe another 288 on 1 no insurance proof, amongst other civil infractions. That's the one that's affecting his driver's license. Let's put you in a breakout room with
Mr. Bowman, can you meet me in a breakout room, please?
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Gator, with Ms. Soroki.
Yes, sir.
Join the room, please. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gator. I already swore him in. Do you understand? Right, let's say, do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, sir, she did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir, I did.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Which one are we pleading to? Are we pleading to Officer Baker's tickets?
Yes.
Let me draw. Let me draw your attention back to September 24, 2024 at around 12:28 p.m. in the city of Detroit, area of Lasher and Grand River. Sir, did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir, I did.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir, I was.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
What was this? What was this allowing?
Yes.
Well, let's do an improper plate on this, because he wants an allowing and a what? What was the other thing?
There's going to be one fail to display, one allowing, and one impeding.
So we have, so you're pleading to the new cases then? Allowing.
There should be.
Failure to display. The one ticket with the allowing officer, that was Officer Frederick here. So Officer Frederick, I don't think checked in.
I think Mr. Bowman said he was, I don't know.
Officer Frederick did check in. I have a phone number for Officer Frederick.
Oh, he did check in. Okay, very good, very good. All right, there we go. All right. One allowing, one failure to display, and another what?
Impeding traffic.
All right. On that day, sir, on that day we called, did you fail to stop at a stop sign?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right. Blocking traffic for that, found him responsible. Just for matters of convenience, let's just plead them out to the other two, failure to display and an improper plate amended count. Same effect. Let's say, let's draw your attention back to February 20th, 2025 at 10:03 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 7 Mile and Hubble. Did you have occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir, I did. Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license and insurance?
Yes, sir.
You could not, could you?
Can you repeat that, sir? I apologize. Your camera, like your voice went out.
You couldn't produce either valid license or insurance, could you?
No, sir.
All right. Why couldn't you do it? Why couldn't you produce insurance?
At that time, I didn't have it, but my girlfriend just sent me the text. I don't know why I couldn't log in, but I could turn my camera around.
You have it now?
Yeah, hold on. I could turn my camera around.
It doesn't.
All right, let me say something. Let me pass the matter. Ms. Grant, I don't, when I'm telling you, you need to be dressed like you're in court. not at home on your couch. I don't understand why I need to explain that to you.
I just wanted to stop the video really quickly because I know some of you guys are like, who is Judge Perkins talking to? Check this out.
Do you have clothes on, ma'am? Come get up, Miss Grant.
Yes.
I'm here.
All right, you need to get up and you need to put some clothes on, ma'am.
I have clothes on.
You need to put some more clothes on.
I'm fully dressed.
All right. Well, you're not going to get called until you put something to cover your sleeves up or your arms up.
Okay.
All right, guys, now back to the proceeding.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gator. You want to pass it and see if he's got the documentation together?
No,
I do. My girl sent me,
the prosecutor was going to go forward without him providing his insurance. So he's
but
already.
I can provide it for you guys.
Okay,
My
Mr.
girl
Gator. Mr. Gator, it doesn't change the deal. Okay.
All right, I'm just letting you guys know.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway, you couldn't provide it at that time?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't show it at that time, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I couldn't provide it at that time.
And your license was suspended at that time as well?
Current to your officer, yes, Your Honor.
Well, I mean,
it was suspended because it was, yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, improper plate, find him guilty and failure to display. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm only gonna fine you for 2. I'm not gonna fine you for the improper plate. And I'll fine you $240 for the failure to display, and I'll fine you $175 for the blocking traffic, all right?
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, so we'll do it that way.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I was about to say,
so I can go to the Secretary of State and pay the reinstatement fee, correct now?
You need to go to Secretary of State and pay this $288 to get your driver's license. I thought I told you that last time.
No, when I tried to go get them last time, they told me I had to wait to see what the court or the outcome. I tried. I left your courtroom and went straight to the.
You never paid the $288.
Okay, I'll go pay the $288.
It has to be paid at 36, not Secretary of State. 36. And then you're going to have an additional 30-day wait on your license because you took that fail to display today. So.
And you're going to owe this other money. So when can you pay the other money?
How much do I owe in total, Your Honor?
So for today, let's talk about today. I don't know the total. I'm going to waive the warrant fees as well. Ms. Mathis has to put it in the system. So for today, I'm talking about $240 and $175.
Is that going to give me my license back?
No.
I don't have the money today. Then I'll pay it like next week or the week after that. I don't got it today if it's not going to get my license back.
What do you mean if it's not going to get your license back? You got to pay it anyway. You got to.
I don't have the money. I don't have it today, Your Honor. I don't have the money today.
You telling me you don't have the money today if it's not going to get your license back. So basically, I can infer that if you was going to get your license back, then you would have the money.
Correct. I was going to call my grandmother and borrow the money until I got paid, but I'm not going to call my grandmother and borrow the money if I'm not going to get my license back today. Correct, Your Honor. Correct.
Listen, sir, don't get smart with me because it's 93 days in jail waiting on your head. I can just let you do that instead of paying, but I'm trying to help you out so you can get a valid driver's license.
I'm not getting smart with you, Your Honor. I just said if I was to get my license today, I don't have the money today. That you asked the question, I answered the question. I don't know how that was getting smart with you. I answered your question just how you asked.
It's your tone. It's your tone. That's how it's getting smart. Here, let them figure it out. April the 10th, 2025, and I'm on market file allowed payment plan. It's paid by April the 10th, 2025, I'll market file allowed payment plan. Have a very good day, Mr. Gator. Best of luck to you.
You too, my boy.
Ooh.
Not your boy.
You too, my boy.
Ooh.
Not your boy.
All right, all right, I'm sorry.
This is not the streets. This is not the streets. Get out of the streets.
I'm not in the streets. I go to work every day, 9 to 5. I had to call off to be here today.
Mr. Gator.
He talking about the streets. I don't be in the street.
Well, you sound like it. You sound like it. I'm not your boy. All right. Best of luck to you.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of both of these proceedings. I am not going to do commentary on the first one because I've done that before in the past, but I will say a little bit about the second one. As we can see, Mr. Gator didn't have his sovereign citizen head on this time, was smart, brought the lawyer to get this whole situation over. As Judge Perkins is reading his charges, we see he ends up addressing Miss Grant, but for Elrico, he only charged him for 2 of the fines out of the 3, which was a benefit to him. But we get a little drama, which, man, I thought was hilarious, especially the way Prosecutor Bowman hyped it up when he called Judge Perkins my boy. And he was like, ooh, like, man, I'm not going to lie. When I saw that, I couldn't stop laughing. I had to play it like a couple of times because it was just so funny. And then we see Judge Perkins get upset. He was already getting upset, feeling like, Elrico was getting smart with him. But now, with this situation, he's like, listen, get out the streets, get out the streets. You're not in the streets. And Elrico, he got defensive. Listen, I work every day. I'm not in the streets, so on and so forth. And hopefully he's not, right? I mean, if you know anything about, the youth, urban youth, my boy is a term that you hear, from some of the younger guys all the time. But, obviously it can't be something that's said in the courthouse. So he may just been, just being himself, might not have had anything to do with being in the streets. But either way, hopefully he gets himself together. Hopefully he pays that $288 that he already owed, and now this $415 that he owes with these 2 other fines. But with that being said, guys, this was kind of a little entertaining, a little funny, but there was resolution to it. And, that's all we can ask, right? I mean, I want to see some of these guys, if not all of them, get themselves together and stop playing these silly games with the court. But with that being said, I've talked enough. This is Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame, guys. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the buy me a coffee, like all of the different things that you do. You guys commenting in the comments and saying your piece. I appreciate everything. So with that being said, this is Sovereign Citizens Court, guys. And for now, Sovereign Citizens Court is adjourned. Thank you, guys. God bless.